It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show.
G'day there, podcaster. Well, it's the big day. Someone's going to be winning some headphones.
Are we doing that today?
That's a thing now. Have we discussed this?
Oh, I thought we were shooting from the hip. I thought it was Friday. I thought we said Friday, didn't we?
I mean, we can.
We put the headphones up and we said, hey, send in your ideas for podcast intros, and then the best idea will get some headphones. And then we got one person put a thing in, so I suppose by default.
We had a few.
Really?
Yeah.
I only heard one bit of
I
audio.
thought we only had one.
No, we had the other one yesterday. But
There's
didn't
two.
end up, yeah.
There's
Oh,
two.
okay.
No,
So
I think in radio terms we had a few.
A few, yeah, true.
A
Okay.
fair few.
Okay, well, I haven't. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I cannot award the headphones until I've heard the second piece of audio.
I think though it was like it wasn't as in depth as the first suggestion. I think it was more just like.
Do we give it another week? Do we give it another week?
What was the other entry we had?
The Lockie's one?
Yes.
You want me to describe it?
I can't remember what it was.
I think rather than trying to describe the thing, we should just have the audio at some point.
I don't think it's audio.
It is definitely audio.
It is.
It's there.
Oh, it's on the bloody thing.
If you'd like it, it's
Oh my god, this is the least prepared podcast ever. Okay, let's have a listen.
Okay, so this is entry number 2 for the Harvey Norman $500 headphones.
G'day guys, Lockie here from the Pod Squad. You might remember me from the Make a Listen's Dream Come True subplot on the off-air. Would love to know if Belle and Jack spent the vouchers I got them, but not why I am voice memoing in. Just submitting my idea for the podcast introduction. I was going to do a bit of a throwback to one of my favourite BLB things, which is the little songs. And my idea was that maybe Scudder can lay down some royalty-free music, and everyone could maybe have a go at putting a little song to that music that we're given. I did some pros and cons. Pros to that, if we got a few in, I'd keep it fresh. There'd be a new song every week. Maybe you could hear it for the first time when it plays out, which would be cool. Also gives everyone a chance to hear themselves on the pod, which is pretty cool. Cons, don't know how much work that makes a Scudder. That could be a bit difficult. And also don't know how many people would be that keen to sing on the pod. You might only get a couple of people, and that could be an issue. Yeah, that's my idea. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you soon.
Good on you, Lockie.
Thanks, Locke. I appreciate you troubleshooting your own idea a little bit there as well. So Pod Squad listeners will come on and do their little songs.
Oh, I thought he meant us.
Oh, right. Okay, us. Look, one of the great things from Little Songs was that sometimes you might notice they mimicked other famous songs. They were songs we knew and loved.
Yep.
And they followed a certain beat method. Doing that royalty-free is very hard because then you do need to create an original tune.
You are just
rhyme,
making
lyrics.
an original song.
Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if it's like Lose Yourself, like, the beats to it. So it's sort of like, that's what the fun is.
Yep.
I don't know. It's sort of like...
I think so far my favourite is still, is it Talia?
Talia.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
same.
are we? I mean, thank you, Lockie. But are we just giving Talia the headphones, or are we giving another one? I'm happy to give Talia the headphones.
What's the T's and C's there, producer Ben, with the headphones? Do we need to give that away this week?
The headphones for us to give away at our pleasure. There was no real end date, but obviously the promotion on air finishes end of day today.
This is your final warning.
No, you're getting an extension.
Monday, we are picking a winner. So if we get 5 submissions, we'll listen to all 5, and we pick a winner. On Monday's podcast. Mm-hmm. So you have the weekend to get through a submission. At this point, Talia is the leader.
Yeah,
and not ragging on Lockie. I appreciate that. I also feel like it was a bit of a reminder from him that he mentioned he bought literal gift vouchers for everybody. He came in and he spent money on people, which is so lovely. But I feel like he also won the experience to come in and live out his dream.
True. And
so
look,
I think because of that, I think Talia is in the lead.
Yep.
If you want to submit an idea, just email blb@novaentertainment.com.au. You have the weekend to submit your homework.
And from my camp, I have used that LSKD
What did you
voucher.
buy?
A few little crop tops. And
Nice.
I put it hand in hand. I had another voucher for LSKD from my birthday. So it enabled me to, get a few.
Oh, mega voucher.
Mega voucher.
Yeah, awesome. And Jack, have you spent yours yet?
I haven't used... No, what I do is I keep the gifts that I get from shows that I work on, and it's up next to a few things that I got working on Jason Lauren, so it's like up on my shelf with the note that he gave me.
Yeah,
I haven't redeemed it yet. But
What was it?
It was an iTunes voucher or an
Oh,
Apple Store
right.
voucher.
Okay. Yeah.
But I haven't. I do intend on using it, but I want you to know that it is up on
It's there.
the shelf of cool stuff that I've got through.
Nice.
It's on the vision board, right next to your Shrek Crocs.
Shrek Crocs. Someone made me a custom like chocolate wrapper from boys. From another show that I worked on. So yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, unreal. Look, we do have the whole gang in here. We're obviously going to do Team Member of the Week. Do we have any other points of business?
I had one really quick one.
Yeah, go for it.
Belle, did you ever follow up with Christian about him being taller than Liam and I? Which isn't true.
Oh, no, I told him, I said, on the phone that night, I said, we talked about you in the off-air pod, and he went, oh, no, what? And I said, oh, I just said that you're taller than the boys. And I think he said, I'll have to listen to that. And that's all we got.
Does he think he's taller?
The vibe I got was him going, huh, okay.
No,
And
he
then
would have
went,
staked his claim. If he knew he was taller than us, he would have said
he would
no
have staked
way.
his claim.
He's not like,
But
he's not
what-
like that, though.
I'll be honest. I'll throw a diversion in there. I was on my morning walk with Sarah the day after. I said, "How's this?" Belle thinks that Christian is taller than Ben and I,
Don't tell me.
and she was under the impression that he might be.
No.
And I was like,
Yes, Sarah.
"Do you think that little of me?" Like, I'm like, "Come on now!" Like, I'm so tall. And she's like, "Yeah, but you never stand up straight. Like, you're so tall when you stand up straight." And then, because like when I uncrack them vertebrae, I am
hunchback.
Yeah.
the shoulders are normally pretty forward, but when I get that chest out, get another
Did she agree with that?
couple
when
of
you-
centimeters. Yeah, she said if you're standing up straight, you would be.
So
So I
what's
think it was
just-
more of just a dig at my posture, but
Right.
like, bring the guy in, bring him in. I would
Yeah.
love to do a tail of the tape sort of like. Yeah, surely does he pick you up? He picks you up sometimes.
Did that once. Last Friday.
Okay, so he's hiding in his car because he's.
He could come. Fridays he finishes earlier than every other night.
You just can't
so-
reach the door handle.
Who are we getting?
So-
Are we getting? Just
He's
in
been to
case?
movie world before. He's not allowed on the ride, so he doesn't think he can get in the lift. He's like, "Oh, I better not. I don't know
Mate,
if I'm
he
old enough
built
for this
Movie
one."
World.
What?
He'd be-
Okay.
Because he's old.
Well,
He's making an old
work on
joke
it.
there. Oh.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm sure, 70 years ago, he was taller than us, but just degeneration of the spine naturally.
He used to be higher than average, and just
No.
the average just
No.
kept going up.
Yeah, look, as I've said, Christian is staunch. He's very fit. He's literally a PT. He, if it was the 100 Christians versus 100
Just
Liams,
you and me?
yeah,
He would win that.
I
He would
know.
win that.
No, yeah, look,
Are you calling yourselves the gorilla?
I realized that we are the gorilla in that. I don't know.
If it was 100 Liams versus one Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna
It'd
see
be
that.
close.
You'd win.
It'd be
Well,
close.
speaking of people who are staunch but short, I got a jump scare from Ant Middleton the other day.
Whoa.
Ed Middleton.
He was on a screen here. He was doing a podcast from somewhere, maybe Sydney.
Yeah.
And I turned around and he was right there. Ant! He
That's
wasn't actually here.
some of the great short jokes we've made on the Off-Air podcast are about Ant Middleton.
Between Ant and Christian, Belle has a thing for short guys.
No, I have a thing for tattooed, muscly men.
And short.
Okay.
I think
The team member of the week, it'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
Sorry. I thought.
sorry, just a thought. Can you text Christian and ask him for his height in centimeters?
Centimeters.
I don't think you'd know it.
Okay, everyone knows their height in centimeters.
He's a PT.
hell?
He would know his.
He would
know his
100%.
height.
You'd know
Have
your
you-
body weight and your.
Liam, have you seen the trend where I think I've actually talked to you about this, where like the Hawthorn Footy Club put it on their socials, where they would ask the players as they were coming in what their height is, and then they would
Yeah.
go, "All right, we'll check, we'll test it."
Oh,
And,
that's good.
have the
That's a
tape
good
measure,
bit.
And then none of them got it right.
Oh, really?
It's so funny.
I'd
To do
love
that,
to. I'd
yeah.
love to know in centimeters. Yeah.
Okay. I've
Can I know
texted
in
him.
millimeters?
He might have a client, so I don't know. I was going to say, did we just business before we get into that? Next week, are we talking about that?
What?
I won't be here for 2 shows.
Yes.
You made it sound really serious.
Yeah.
It is serious.
Well, I won't be here for 2 shows.
Yeah. Are we giving people a heads up on that?
Well, I got a funeral.
Come on, Belle.
But Monday and Tuesday, it'll be like it was just Ben and Belle the other week. It'll be Liam and Belle Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
It'll
Why is everyone being so weird
It'll be
about
interesting to see how the show goes in terms of like just going to air smoothly.
It won't.
Well, it will. I think it will.
I think we all know it won't.
I won't with that attitude.
Yeah.
Far
Dude, you're
out.
manifesting
Hey,
failure.
like I said when Liam was away every night, no one died. So maybe at the end of every show,
I feel
You're
pretty
gonna
chill.
heighten that bar.
I'm
Yeah, I
sure
think
Ben would have felt pretty chill when I was away. And,
Yeah.
I had a good
yeah,
time.
but he was here to panel. I'm talking about the
I
actual
suppose
technical
Ben and I,
side.
we've done radio together for so long that sort of you close your eyes and it's a little bit like Obi-Wan talking to Luke when he's, use the Force, Luke. Like you sort of know the next step.
In
Yeah.
Mind Palace.
Yeah, it's sort of like,
You know
I could
everything
force-
is.
So
his
you're,
Force Ghost
so you're
is there.
gonna panel
It's
and
like
you'll
Minority
just
Report.
channel him.
Oh, I could try and use Ben's Force, yeah.
I reckon you could do radio with your eyes closed, Liam.
Thanks, man. I'm going to do the rest of this pod with my eyes closed.
So impressive.
Jesus
So
Christ.
powerful.
So cool.
So powerful.
So cool.
Wait, hang on. Put this over your face.
So we got a beanie in the studio. Liam's putting it on over his eyes.
Please don't throw pens and shit at me.
Let's see if his
You look like the
Radio
kneecap
craft.
guys.
Ah, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
DJ Provy from Kneecap.
He wore that. I saw that he wore that because he was a teacher and he didn't want to get fans.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
do we want to go around the room? Obviously, we haven't got the wheel out
Well,
anymore.
I thought we'd retired the
That's
wheel.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Scud, you want to go first?
I went first last week.
Yeah, you
Someone else
did.
go first.
Great point, Belle.
I'll go first. I will be dishing out a downvote
Whoa.
to myself.
Oh.
Whoa. Why the classic?
I left last Friday very keen for a very exciting big weekend I had planned, and I did forget to do the Sunday pod.
Yeah.
And I apologise. And it didn't take me, I think it took me till Monday to realise. And I sincerely apologise. And it will never happen again.
You did make up for it, though, because we just recorded Sunday's pod just mere minutes ago. Really good one. Recommend you listen to it. It's got a good twist in it.
Yeah, a little twister
It's
for
got
you.
a good twist. All right, Zach, you're up.
Hello, I am going to vote for Old Ben.
Nice.
Old Ben Kenobi.
There is no reason, just vibes.
I love
Get
that.
the
I
vibes.
love that. I love that.
Vibe vote.
Be a reason.
Nah, just
No,
vibes.
I like
The
that.
vibes for the reason.
I
Not
love
part
that.
of his job.
Yeah. All right, Newbin.
I like that energy. I had one in my mind, but I'm going to go vibes, and I'm going to go Liam.
Whoa!
I thought it naturally would have been Zach, but I'll take it. Yeah, man. Thanks for the vibes. Thanks for the point. Liam. Okay.
It'd be wild if someone downvoted from Vibes too.
Yeah, like,
Just put it out there.
in my head,
getting bad vibes from you, bro.
I'm going to give an upvote to Scudder. He's been doing a lawn renovation this week, and he's just been bouncing the reno off of me. He showed me some pictures, and I've found it good chat, to be honest. I like talking lawn. He knows that, so he's been showing me photos and been giving me updates.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you, sir.
What are you doing this weekend?
I'll be busy.
You good, Belle? What are you doing there, Belle?
I think he's taking a photo for the
I
pod
was just
squad.
filming Liam.
Oh, I already took
to
it. But I
put.
took it better than you.
Oh, I
sorry.
just zoomed in on him while he was,
Yeah,
I don't know,
literally
touching his face.
I got right here.
Oh, okay.
You know
He-
how close that is.
Definitely has been talking less.
Yes. Yes. Well,
Mate,
I've got a
what?
zinger cooking up. There'll be a zinger at some point.
Are any of
Yeah.
your other senses heightened right now that you
That's
can't
true.
see?
That's
Like you
true.
daredeviling.
Yeah, no, yeah, I do feel like I'm more connected to
If
it.
we threw something at you, could you catch it?
I think so.
All right. Hang on, I'm going to wheel you out.
Let me get my drink bottle.
All right. Wait, hang on. I'm going to throw another beanie at you.
I just had a
No,
flashback
I got
to
something.
No, it's a tissue box.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No. I think you got to say when you're throwing it.
No, what's the point of that?
No, there's
Throwing
no point.
it now.
There's no point.
At least try it. At least
Like when
try
we did
it.
the nut cracking at
Yeah,
the
try again.
November stream.
Yeah, okay,
Just
I'll
say when you're throwing it.
No, that's not the point of it. Video, it's very visual.
I thought the force was stronger than me.
Just driving around.
No, I don't even know what hit my hand.
Just a tissue box.
Tissue
Yeah,
box.
there you go. There you can meet your villain
What
there.
Ben did was waited for Liam to stop flailing his arms and then threw it.
Yeah, but if he was in touch with the force, he would have known it was coming.
Hey, one more time.
All right.
Good throwback. Respect,
Triple or
that's
nothing.
I've got a good
Hang on.
feeling.
Yeah.
It's coming out of me from all angles.
Hey, when we get through Team Member of the Week, we'll end this with a fourth attempt.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, it would be insane if I caught that.
Be crazy. Be crazy.
You got to try it. What's the for my vote? What's the like opposite of posthumous?
Like they are still alive? You mean?
Well, no, like I'm voting like for the future.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, I thought there was a word for it that someone might have been able to grab.
You're putting a vote in the vault.
No, but my vote is going to Scudder. I'm not here next week and for a bit after that, and Scudder's helping me out. Some stuff that isn't his job. So future vote, because I won't be here to vote next week.
Love that.
Is for Scudder. So I don't think I'm allowed to vote next week. But
if you,
No,
you can say
would
where you're going, yeah.
yeah, I'm going to Switzerland.
You're going to Switzerland to see Eurovision.
Yeah.
If you give us a voice memo from Switzerland,
Do you have any? Yeah, okay.
we would accept that for
Are there
sure.
any other podcast requests? Do you want me to, I've got some access. Do you want me to see if I can ask someone some questions?
So you can get.
I'm going to be honest with you, Jack. I couldn't give you
Wurst.
one person that's there.
If you happen to get someone who's
What
contending,
if I got everyone saying that? What if I got like the Maltese artist to say that Liam's taller than Christian?
yes,
Oh,
I love
that'd be
that.
good. I'd like
Absolutely.
that.
I love
Is
that,
Joel
yeah.
Creasy going to be there?
No, he's not hosting this year. It's Tony Armstrong and Courtney Act.
Oh,
Oh,
not Mick
dear.
Warhurst there.
No,
anymore.
they've
myth.
had their final one. last year.
Oh, bugger. Yeah,
Sam
fair
Payne
enough.
Also gone.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I might, or like I don't know, get the Icelandic twins to say Belle eats meat or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Nice one. Look, I am going to be voting for the man himself, Jack, because he helped me do a new profile picture this week. It's not his job, but yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold left Liverpool, leaving us all in disarray. And my profile picture was me sitting in front of his kid. So
Thank you.
yeah,
Sorry,
thanks for that.
Ben's just had a crack.
I had a
Liam,
crack. Yeah, I did.
and he completely missed. From the
Notice
full
how I
line.
didn't flinch because I sort of was sensing the force. Yeah.
Or that you just can't.
Okay.
But thanks for that, Jack. You get my vote.
So
Scudder's
what's
up.
what's the count at the moment?
Scudder's on 2, I know that for sure. And then I think 1's across the board.
Yeah,
I'm
Scud's in the
down
lead.
one.
You're down one,
Yeah,
Belle.
we're
And
down
then
1s and up 1s.
no,
across the
Liam's
board.
on. No, one.
Hands up if you... Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Damn.
Just throw
This
it
has
at
been.
him.
I'm in the fight of my life out here. You're right. I'm
just start
quieter
randomly
because when
trying
you,
to catch it.
it's harder to join the conversation when you can't see anyone, and then things keep hitting me.
Well,
Think about what it's like for blind people.
I know. That's why I'm doing this.
I've got an HM and a DHM, both for New Ben. New Ben was overseas recently, and he got me some lime mint chewies, and they're really nice chewies. But he gave them to me out of his backpack when we were in Coles on Monday night, and then I had these chewies, and I couldn't get out of Coles. I had to smuggle them out of Coles because it looked like I was shoplifting.
in the prison wallet.
When you smuggle, that looks more sus than if you just.
Well, because I didn't want to. Because I went through the self-serve, and when you have something like a coffee or something, and it says, "Oh, you haven't scanned this," and I didn't want to have to explain that they're from Vietnam, not Coles in South.
Yeah, you got to
Melbourne.
hide it from the robot, otherwise it'll
Exactly.
be like, "What
And
is
yeah, when is the gate going to open?
Exactly.
Like,
So I smuggled them.
You didn't have to hide them there, though.
I've been eating those chewies a
They
lot.
taste a bit weird now.
Should I? Yeah.
No, but my upvote is going to Zach today.
For vibes.
Well, vibes, yeah, but he heightened the vibes by buying us all a beer at the pub earlier. So.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
That does mean, though, Scud runs away with it with 2.
Congrats, Scud.
Thank you. Where's that tissue box?
All right.
Can I have a celebratory throw at
Yeah.
Ben?
Okay, yeah, the winner's throw and then the final throw, all right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to catch it after Liam's done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, Liam. Here
Hang
it
on.
comes.
Ew. Oh, Jack, you're filming?
Yeah.
He got it.
Whoa!
Huge.
At one with the force.
It just took a little while to connect with his senses.
Yeah, but now I'm going to do all of these blindfolded now. I've just decided. Oh, damn.
Very cool.
Sorry.
All right, see ya.
See you guys.
And we're back. Just because as we turn the mics off, Belle said that Christian has replied
Just now.
to the height text.
So it'd be a 1-8, I would have thought. And then something.
centimeters short.
Nah, I can be 1. I can be 1
1
7.
Oh, no,
7?
he's done it in feet.
So I specifically said centimeters.
In fact, I asked millimeters.
Well, hang on. What did he say?
He grew up with
Uses
the
the older
imperial system.
metrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't do it in yards and like.
That's what he learned in school.
I'm a guinea and a shilling of a province.
What did he give you? What did he give you in
Hang
feet?
on. Well, I want to know.
No. Well, should I?
I can convert it, and I want to know what your heights are first. Because you'll fandangle it.
Well, he's not here to be measured. But I will say right now that I've always said this. I'm 181. So that is, and I think to be 6 foot, you have to be like 183 or something.
Yep.
So
Correct.
But I'm a big 5'9" or whatever it is.
5'11".
5'11", yeah.
But if you say you're 5'11", you feel like a dick. But you can't lie and say you're 6.
Okay, so hang on. So what's your centimeters? How do I do this in feet?
181.
And I would say, and I reckon Ben and I are like, I think we're about the same.
Do I put it in like if it's...
Just tell us what it is. What is it in feet?
Google.
Bro,
What is it? Just tell us. We'll know.
But how do I do if it's
no.
like, say it's like, you know how people say like 6 foot 20?
Yep.
No.
Do you have it?
It's 6 foot 20.
That's not a thing.
If it's no, but like say it's like
If he-
6.
So
20.
okay, so Ben and I are saying, are we saying
181.
we're 181 centimeters. We're 5'11". On a good day, we're 6 foot. With
Dude,
shoes.
on a
So you're
great day, I'm
5'11".
on a great day, I'm 6'4". But
But you can't text that to him. You just say,
That's what it is.
oh, Belle, what is it?
Belle,
Very
dude,
short.
you-
So what are you?
so, dude, we're literally saying. So we are 5'11".
You're 5'11".
Yes.
He's 5'10".
Gagong! Huge.
Shaquille O'Neal up in this bitch.
We are massive. We are so big.
Oh god, that must be so emasculating when he walks into a room. Big
Towering over him.
boy out here. Yao Ming. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We knew it.
We knew it all along. We knew it. This would be a hard podcast for him to listen to. I'm gonna listen back to this. Me catching a tissue box blindfolded, being taller than Christian.
You said you were going to use a tissue box listening back to this.
Well, maybe.
And that's it.
Liked that podcast? There's heaps more to listen to if you just scroll back or download the Nova Player app.
Ben, Liam, and Belle.